Bon Odori is a Japanese festival where there are people performing a ceremonial dance, the Bon dance, in this structure right here to commemorate and remember our ancestors. And this particular festival is being celebrated here in Cebu, Philippines. And I knew I just had to go. And I also knew that with such an important, a really well-known event, I wanted to cosplay or finally push through with my Rentaro cosplay. And I'm so glad that I did. On day one, I went as bunny style Rentaro, and yeah, I even bought some contact lenses to sort of complete the whole look here and there. But yeah, either way, I've been wanting to cosplay this for so long, and I'm so glad that I did. So I arrived at the booth early, or the venue early, got the ticket early, and when I went inside, there was a lot to unpack. I'm like Mr. Bean, like just waiting to run around, like just wanted to try everything. But yeah, to break it down simply, there's of course anime merch booth. This is a photo booth right here. Some clothing items merch. This is a henna tattoo stall. Some more anime merch with questionable items to sell, but yeah, it's pretty cool. More anime merch as usual, a lot of Genshin as usual, and other mainstream anime merch. This is an authentic Japanese item stall where they sell authentic Japanese items, and this one is a Kokishi doll stall. This is a well, t-shirt booth, more anime merch booth. If I remember correctly, this was a game, play a game, win a prize type of deal. And then you also have the food stands. Japanese festival, of course you have to have Japanese foods stalls, right? So authentic taiyaki, takoyaki. They even have curry, which I wanted to try but I couldn't, right? But yeah, really hot day in this hot weather. There's a lot of drinks as well, some alcohol, beer, and the like. Here's a yakisoba sandwich. There's even some shaved ice, and even authentic, or sorry, not authentic, authentic, yeah. There's even they're even selling classic Filipino food as well, Philippine street food and the like. So yeah, so in this entire wide space in the afternoon, this is going to be filled with a lot of people. But right now, early on, this is at around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly. It's really hot. And what I had for lunch, the cheapest options that I had to go for was this pater, which is really good either way, and this rice and sweet chicken, some water, and is this onigiri that costs for 20 pesos, which is I guess not bad, But one of the main things that I really wanted to try out in this event are the alcohol drinks. Now, before you can buy an alcoholic drink, you need to get this alcohol pass, right? Which you just need some ID to confirm yourself that you are indeed old enough to drink. So the first one right here is this Kirin Ichiban booth. They sell Kirin Ichiban cans, 100 pesos each, right? Which is wowzers, I guess that's the normal rate, I guess. And what we have right here, this one right here is a Japan bar, right? So you have some Japanese drinks, or really expensive as well, and some of which are common. Here we have Nonki, which is a Japanese restaurant that sells Japanese items, and then they also sell draft beer Sapporo, which is 100 pesos per cup, which is, well, I guess pretty cool, quite small. But this particular booth, this one right here, fam, is one that I was really interested in. It's called D+B Wines Spirits, right? Where they sell, the ones that right here are those were French wines, but the ones here in the buckets are beer that's been brewed locally, so in Cebu, right? And I was just amazed by their flavor profiles and their tastes, one of which is caramel, which is the one that I'm drinking right here. This is a caramel flavored beer that was locally brewed in Cebu, and I was really impressed by it. I absolutely love it. But for 100 pesos, I think it was worth it. This one right here, which I'm drinking in my Rentaro cosplay, is the wine. This wine is made in France, and the flavor of it is, how would I say it? It was peachy. They mentioned peach. They also mentioned green apple, and anything with peach flavored or a peach scented profile, I had to try it. And surprisingly, yeah, it really was delicious. Not surprisingly, why would I be surprised? Of course it's gonna be delicious. It's just really good. I absolutely love it, right? So yeah, drink responsibly, fam, as always. And after I did some wine tasting here and there, right, one of the another activities that I had during this event was to play some Japanese festival games. This is the scoop, right? Those scoop things that you that they had. You have a paper catcher net, right? You dip it in water. You have to be really quick in order to make sure that the paper won't break, or else you won't catch anything. And yeah, this is really fun. But I was scared. But after concentrating for quite some time, I was able to catch. I was actually able to catch some Japanese balls, some Japanese rubber balls, right? Or just rubber balls, for benefit of the doubt. But yeah, either way, I'm so glad that I was able to try this and get some balls. And yeah, next up, in this entire event, aside from the booths, you also have some activities, of course, right? So there's a lot of Japanese singers, Japanese instruments, yeah, of course, instruments being played by Japanese musicians, and there's just a lot of culture from Japan that's been showcased to us through this event. Most of these activities or these shows were performed that night, and luckily I was able to capture it. I really apologize for the bad angling because there was a lot of people, but yeah, this event was so fun. And of course, this one right here that they're doing right here is a cosplay event, because of course, right? And they also brought back the Lolita catwalk competition, right? And I was really happy for this. I really, if you don't know, I really have an appreciation for goth lollies and Lolita character designs, right? And this was just really cool, really awesome to to witness. So yeah, as I've said, Japanese instruments, Japanese musicians, Japanese songs, just the culture between Philippines and Japan, intertwining together in this one event is just so fun, enjoyable, and really awesome to be a part of. And of course, you can't forget about one of the final highlights, which is the Bon dance, which I unfortunately wasn't able to participate in, but I was able to get some nice fireworks action as I was about to go home.